it on.
Oh, here it goes.
I'm a tit, he's a tit, she's a tit, we're all tis, hey. I'm a tit, he's a tit, she's a tit, we're all tis, hey.
Jam.
Go back to the 90s.
Greetings and salutations and welcome to Nostalgia, your go-to for 80s, 90s and early 2000s pop culture. Now, I'm feeling a little down in the dumps. The Premier League season is coming to an end. We're nearly at the end of the NBA Finals. There is no NFL for a few months. I hate this time of year. I've got a choice. I can watch cricket or tennis. And who gives a shit about those? So let's pick up our spirits. Let's go through our favourite sports movies. A truly great sports movie can make you feel every emotion in your body. It can be inspiring, sad, funny, heartbreaking. It's everything. But before we get started, I do have to mention this is Nostalgia, and we only say top 10 favourites. We never say top 10 best. We never say top 10 greatest. These are our favourites. You will not find films like Chariots of Fire or Raging Bull. You're more likely to see something like Basketball, Bend It Like Beckham, or Beer Fest. Yes, Beer Fest is a sports movie. It counts. Fight me on this. If you don't agree, perfect. That's what the comment section is for. Get down there, let us know your favourite sports movies. So let's get into this. Let's cue the coach's inspiring halftime speech and cue that awesome montage music as we, your bad news bears of the YouTube world, your beautiful underdogs Nostalgia, we count down our top 10 favourite sports movies. Let's get it. Holy crap, Caddyshack only just makes the top 10. I cannot believe how hard this list was to make. I had to leave off the likes of Field of Dreams, Draft Day, Remember the Titans, and a shit ton of Rocky films just so Caddyshack could make the list. But Caddyshack had to make the top 10. It's legendary. It's arguably the greatest comedy ever made. I mean, the cast alone is boss. Icons like Rodney Dangerfield, Chevy Chase, and Bill Murray are at the peak of their comedy powers in this film. And they all get outshined by this cheeky little gopher puppet. I adore that little gopher, especially when he's dancing.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Wow, we are starting off with back-to-back Bill Murray movies. Didn't expect that from the title, did you? And this is a big claim, but I don't think Bill Murray has ever been funnier than as Big Ern McCracken in Kingpin. The story of the one-handed bowler who has to train a dim-witted, kind-hearted Amish farmer so he can become the best bowler on the planet is fucking genius. And it is truly frustrating that whenever I mention Kingpin, no one has ever seen it. One day I will have to rank all the Farley Brothers movies, and you can bet your ass Kingpin will be near the top of that list. I mean, I quote Kingpin on a daily basis. We don't have a cow, we have a bull. A real Munson. Can you get sick from drinking your own piss? There's a shit cloud coming, run for your lives. It's a small world when you have unbelievable tits. And speaking of, oh my days, Vanessa Angel in this film. Now, I don't want to be too smutty, but safe to say, Vanessa Angel in Kingpin, that got me through my teenage years.
Take that, you freaky piece of shit. You don't mow another guy's lawn.
Now, let me start this by saying, I hate baseball. I have watched one baseball match from start to finish in my life, and I was bored shitless. Now we've got that out of the way, Major League is my shit. It's so great. All the best sports films are underdog stories, and Major League does it better than anyone. It's perfect when it comes to that. The cast is just fire. I mean, you've got Tom Berenger, who I love, as the grizzled old veteran with one last shot at the major league. Wesley Snipes as the cocky Willie Mays Hayes. Charlie Sheen is awesome as Wild Thing Rick Vaughn. From top to bottom, I mean, Rene Russo plays the love interest. James Gannon as Lou Brown, the coach. Roger Dawn, Pedro Serrano. You've got Randy Quaid up in the crowd just hurling abuse at the Indian players. But the true star is Bob Uecker, the baseball commentator. Every second he is on screen, he steals this film. Again, a film nobody ever mentions. Go back and watch Major League. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do.
What's that?
Win the whole fucking thing.
I know, right? Karate Kid is only number 7. This is going to be the top of a lot of people's lists, especially you 80s and 90s kids. And listen, I'm not saying Karate Kid isn't legendary. It's one of the best films of all time. It's iconic. Wax on, wax off, Mr. Miyagi, Cobra Kai, Never Die. We all had a crush on Elizabeth Shue when we were kids, and that song is awesome. You're the best around. Blah, 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 blah. So why is Karate Kid so low on my list? Well, it's one reason. Danny fucking LaRusso. I cannot stand this kid. He's obnoxious to the point where I struggle to root for him. I'm on Cobra Kai's side. When that stereotypical 80s bully from Cobra Kai's like, put him in a body bag, I'm like, fuck yeah, kill that little shitbag. What an obnoxious little bellend. He is such a little bitch. I cannot stand Danny LaRusso. Sorry, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. All the Karate Kid films are boss. Well, except for Will Smith's arsehole kid. That one, that's fucking shit. But yeah, Karate Kid definitely deserves its spot in the top 10. I just don't love it as much as other people.
Finish him!
Again, a film when you hear top 10 favourite sports films, nobody will have Dodgeball in their top 10. But I love this film. There is not a second that passes in this film where I am not pissing my pants laughing. Whether it's Vince Vaughn doing his Vince Vaughn thing where he's witty and sarcastic, whether it's Ben Stiller in his greatest ever role as White Goodman, Justin Long as the wide-eyed school cheerleader just getting smashed in the face with dodgeballs, Galaxy Quest alumni Missy Pyle, she plays Fan Stelanoskovic Davenovinsky. You've got King of the Hill legend Stephen Root as Gordon. Alan Tudyk is awesome as Steve the Pirate. The commentators, Cotton and Pepper, they throw out some boss-ass lines. But let's be honest, we're here for one reason. It's the legend Patches O'Houlihan. I could spend 20 minutes just throwing out Patches O'Houlihan lines. I ain't crazy and I ain't a guy. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. The 5 Ds of dodgeball. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. Son, you're about as useful as a cock-flavored lollipop. I love the smell of queef in the morning. Rip Torn is 10 out of 10. Perfect in Dodgeball as Patches O'Houlihan. I love that character. Yo, now we are fucking cooking. White Men Can't Jump is a perfect time capsule of the 90s. The dialogue, the fashion, the music. It is peak 90s. And while all these other films are about winning the world title and reaching the peak, White Men Can't Jump is Sidney Ho, Woody Harrelson, and Wesley Snipes as Sidney. Just street ballers hustling the shit out of all the money they can get. Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. I don't know where that pairing came from. I mean, you've got New Jack City and Cheers just mashed together, but these two are amazing together. They have perfect chemistry. And I've got to give a shout out. Shit me, I adore Rosie Perez. She's Billy's girlfriend, Gloria. She shines in this. I will never understand why Rosie Perez didn't go on to be one of the biggest names in Hollywood. It's criminal. If you're like me and you cannot get over your addiction to nostalgia for the 90s, go back and watch White Men Can't Jump. It is literally like jumping into a time machine back to 1992. It's great.
It's so pretty. Rise and shine. It's butt whipping time.
Now, this is getting tough because any one of the next four could have been number one. And Cool Runnings deserves so much better than number four, but I just couldn't put it any higher. I wore out my VHS copy of Cool Runnings as a kid. I would literally watch it on repeat. The true life story of the first Jamaican bobsled team, a real underdog story and one of the best soundtracks ever. Seriously, 2 or 3 of the songs from this soundtrack are in my everyday Spotify playlist. And the true heart of the film is a man who will soon be in the Nostalgia Hall of Fame. It's guaranteed he is coming, Mr. John Candy. I love John Candy, Uncle Buck, Little Shop of Horrors, Home Alone. He is the nicest guy to ever be on screen. What an icon John Candy is, and this might be his best film. We all had Cool Runnings on VHS. We all watched it. We all loved it. We can all quote it. Kiss my lucky egg. Sanka, you dead? I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother. This film is so quotable. It's so inspiring. It's a classic.
Well, you want to know what I see? I see pride. I see power. I see a badass mother who don't take no crap of nobody.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan.
Fuck you guys, I am not defending putting Space Jam in my top 3. It's fucking Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny playing basketball against a bunch of alien monsters while the likes of ODB and Busta Rhymes bang out the tunes. Space Jam is easily top 3. What? You want more? What about NBA legends Larry Bird, Patrick Ewing, Muggsy Bogues? I'm not defending it. You haven't stopped singing I Believe I Can Fly since 1996, and you know you haven't. I mean, you've got a side cast that includes Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. Danny DeVito has the voice of the bad guy, because why not? Fuck it. And Bill Murray is in this movie for absolutely no reason. But this is Bill Murray's 3rd appearance on this list. I never saw that coming. All of this, and we haven't even mentioned the fact it's the goddamn Looney Tunes. Taz, Marvin the Martian, Tweety Bird, Daffy, Elmer Fudd, Porky Pig. They're all gangster as fuck in this film. I don't care what anybody says. Space Jam is definitely top 3 sports movies of all time. It's perfect. Now, Rocky IV, this is a goddamn sports movie. It has everything you want in a sports film. The ultimate underdog. Everybody's favorite Rocky is back, and he is taking on Ivan fucking Drago after he smashes Apollo Creed's face in so much he dies in the ring. Rocky even ends the war and brokers peace between the Soviet Union and America because he knocks down a roided up 6'5", 20-stone Eastern European beefcake. We have mentioned it a couple of times in this list. Music is key to any sports film. And oh my days, Rocky IV's soundtrack, it is the ultimate gym playlist. You can take your pick. Burning Heart is awesome. Living in America is a jam. You got There Is No Easy Way Out. After Rocky sulking, after Adrian basically says, Rocky, you're a bitch and you can't beat that beefcake. But there is one song from the Rocky IV soundtrack, Hearts on Fire. That is my fucking jam. When I am in the gym and I have that on my Spotify, I am running faster, I am lifting heavier weights, I'm ready to go knock out Stalin and all those Soviet bitches because of that one song. I love all the Rocky films. I love the Creed films, but Rocky IV is the ultimate Rocky film. And it was so nearly my number one. It was very nearly my favorite sports film of all time, but there is one more to go. You knew I was going to put a Mighty Ducks film in this list. It was just going to be which Mighty Ducks film and where it landed. I have spoke at length about my love and what the Mighty Ducks films mean to me. I did it in our top 10 live action Disney movies. Once you're done with this, go over there and watch it. Sorry for the shameless plug. But Mighty Ducks is the reason I would spend hours, 2 trains and a tram across Manchester to play hockey as a kid. Mighty Ducks is the reason I still love hockey to this day. It's the reason I watch hockey with my kids. And Mighty Ducks 2 is the greatest sports film ever made. I don't give a shit what any of you out there think. Stick your Raging Bull, Rocky films, Chariots of Fire, I don't give a shit. Mighty Ducks 2 is the greatest. You've got all your Mighty Ducks underdogs from District 5 from the first one, but this time they are on the global stage representing USA, USA. And now we get a whole new load of ducks. We got Dwayne the Cowboy Robertson, Julie the Cat Daphne, Woo Woo Kenny Woo, and my favourite, Dean Portman, who forms the Bash Brothers with Fulton Reed. And if you thought that the coach of the Hawks in Mighty Ducks was an arsehole, this time they are against the Icelanders, whose coach is the biggest twat in film history. It's kids hockey, you prick. Calm the fuck down. He literally cripples Bombay because he doesn't like the fact that they're playing with a beach ball on the ice. Chill the fuck out, bro. What a wanker. I could talk for hours about all the Mighty Ducks films. I love the Game Changers series on Disney Plus. I have all the jerseys, and I know no one else is going to have Mighty Ducks 2 at the top of their top 10 list for sports films. This is why here at Nostalgia we say top 10 favourites. Now it's your turn. Get to the comments. Which obvious ones did I miss out on? You can probably tell from my list, I don't tend to do more serious films. I love to have fun when I watch films. Get to the comments. And while you're down there, do all that usual shite. Subscribe, like, share, all of that stuff, but mostly I just want to see you guys in the comments. Hit subscribe, join Nostalgia moving forward. We're your journey through the 80s, 90s and early 2000s. I appreciate every single second you guys spend with us on this channel. I can't believe you sit here listening to me chat shit in my horrible Manc accent. I love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Get in the comments, show some love for Mighty Ducks 2. Ducks fly together.